Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer and today I'm gamesplaining Citrus. So, it's been a year since I did my first Gamesplanation for Citrus. What do I think of it? Do I still like it? Have I even played it? Well, all the questions will be answered. The reality is, I have played this game 6 times since I did the videos. That's really remarkable considering how many games have been on my shelf as not being played since I did the video. This one keeps coming back to the table. The reason it keeps coming back to the table is my wife really enjoys it. And that's fine. I really like it as well. I fear that Citrus is one of those games that's been overlooked, that's been missed by many. It came out a few years back from Tasty Minstrel Games, and I didn't hear anything about it. I just kind of found it at random at a shop and I was like, okay, I'll get it, I'll give it a go. I really enjoy it. There's a couple of little things that would make it more replayable in terms of how many tiles you're pulling out of a bag, or having to put some of the tiles of different things back instead of using them all every time. But I don't mind that. It doesn't worry me. I've found that I've enjoyed it every time I've played it. The whole idea of the game is you are trying to build different size orchards, or the largest orchard that you can possibly do in certain color, to get a whole bunch of points from that. And if someone gives up an orchard, you can't take it over unless your orchard is larger than theirs, than the one that was sold off, because the sold off ones just sit there as kind of just randomness. There are tiles that are around the board, so this is a little bit of difference. There are tiles around the board that will give you some other bonuses if you can put your orchard over the top of where those tiles actually are, and you'll get different amounts of points depending on which of the houses you are surrounding. And of course they've got some points on them, so whoever has the most number of points worth of orchard around that when it closes off will get the higher value. The second most gets the second value. There's some basic scoring things in there which are really nice, but there's enough of a thought process going on that it makes it a really interesting game. The rules aren't really straightforward, but playing it, you actually find yourself saying, oh, if I do this, I can do that and that. If I pick up these, because you've only got a certain number of workers, and at some point you're going to have to take them back. So working out when to do that, because that changes how much income you'll get when you take them back. And there's a lot of stuff going on with that thought process of, oh, if I build over here, that will stop them from being able to continue that orchard, so it was going to be limited in size. That thought process, it's all really important and all really valuable thoughts to go through. There's so much going on with this game. Even though it's, as I say, it's a relatively easy rule set, I really enjoy it. I have really enjoyed it. I continue to really enjoy it. And I think it's going to keep coming up as a top 10 of the month game whenever it gets played, because it's quite an enjoyable game. Even though the rules read like it's, that's pretty straightforward, yeah. But actually playing it is really good. So recently I've just done a Gamesplanation of a game where the rules are really heavy and intricate and blah, 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 and the playing's a little bit less than that. This one's the opposite, where the rules are really simple, but the playing's a lot more than those rules. Look, I think I'll leave it there. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you would like to be Gamesplained, please shoot me an email to thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter @thegamesplainer to keep up to date with the games I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.